ओम सदाशिवसमारंभां शंकराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं। व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मणदये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। हरि ओम। About three gunas, Lord Krishna discussed. So we have to develop sattva guna. Arjuna nitya sattvasto bhava. Try to bring your mind and keep the mind in sattva only. Because sattva only generates dharma. When you bring dharma, adharma will be destroyed. Then we can go near our goal very easily. So sattva can push the jiva towards the goal. Therefore, sattva is always appreciated. Uddhava asks question. So why, even though the man knows this is a problem, seeing the problem, sorrows in the sense objects, why he is going and doing it? The same question raised by Arjuna also. Atakena prayuktoyam papam charati purushaha anichannapi varishnaya baladiva niyojitaha. Bala, someone is forcing me to do the mistake. What is that? And Krishna, because of the Rajoguna, the same thought you can see in Bhagavad Gita 3rd chapter also. Here also he brings, because of the Rajoguna, the ego comes. Ego rises out of Rajoguna. So that ego dilutes the buddhi, non-discrimination. Because of non-discrimination, we are unable to see the sorrows in the objects. Then we see only the pleasure in the object. Then we go, we make a mistake, and we suffer. This is what he explains. Spot view. Can you remove this spot view? So I need to have this gallery view. Somebody has done something there. Subharavji.
Hari Om Swamiji, I removed the spotlight, Swamiji.
Somebody has done something.
Okay. Let me go to the gallery view. 1 second. Do you have the gallery view, Swamiji?
No. I see myself.
Yes.
Once, as far as the technical, the thing, the electronic, once if you set, then both the hands you have to keep like this.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, Swamiji.
No. Don't touch anything.
Okay.
Excuse me. Don't touch.
Okay, Swamiji. Sorry.
I see you all, then I can talk. Otherwise, I see myself and talk. It's not looking nice. Like seeing yourself and talking. Now it's okay. Therefore, this is the reason. Because of the Rajoguna, we get Kama, Krodha, then the problem comes. Eliminate Rajoguna, Stamoguna, bring up Sattoguna. This is the idea. And the same idea, this thing, whatever I discussed with you, Uddhava, this point I discussed with the Sanatana Munis. I told them. The same way in Gita also, the line you see, the same Karma Yoga I taught to Vivashwan, Imam Vivaspati Yogam Proktavanaham Avyayam. This is eternal, the knowledge. So many people ask in the last class also, they asked whether they have written in the paper or digital, what is that, the form. 5,000 years back, how they recorded. So they received this through the memory. Through the memory only they passed on. So we didn't have that kind of ability to keep everything in our mind. So we started writing in palm leaves. Then after that, paper. Now digital. Like hereafter, we would not know, only clouds will be, only cloud. So you have to pinch the cloud. From the cloud, you will take it. So many techniques to save the knowledge. The point is, knowledge is there forever. Knowledge is there forever. Whenever it's needed, we can take, like from how you are downloading from cloud. This is the cloud. It's there, existing every, always it exists. So this knowledge, same karma yoga, I taught to Surya Deva. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. Here also the same thought. I discussed this with the Sanakadi Munis, all the four great rishis. So he asked, when did you teach? So what is their question? Can you explain to this? In which form you taught them? This is the question. And Krishna started. Once Sanakadi Muni came and they asked the question to their father, the Brahmaji, oh Lord, the mind goes into sense objects also goes into mind. So it's very difficult to separate them and very difficult to come out of them. So how to separate and how to come out? So I want to get liberation. Liberation means I am caught up with this kind of chitta and sense objects. How to come out? It's very difficult. I made mess. I made my life mess. It's very difficult to come out. How to come out? So when they ask the question, Brahmaji, because karmadi is very much involved in karma, preoccupied with karma. Sometimes some people will ask us, when they come to our home, they ask something. So what do you think about this, that? They will be talking. Simply they will be talking. We will give them some coffee or tea. They drink and they will be talking. Talking. We will not listen. We will. Oh. So what you told? After half an hour only we'll ask, can you repeat? Sir, already I spoke half an hour. I have to repeat right from the beginning. That is preoccupied. So we are preoccupied. What's that? Mind is loaded with some other thoughts. Therefore we lost that kind of the subtle buddhi, sukshma buddhi. The prashna bijam na apadyata, na abhyapadyata. So Lord Brahma could not answer that. He thought, he meditated Lord Vishnu, because Vishnu was the father of Brahmaji. He came from Lord Vishnu. He started meditating. Samam achintayat devaha prashnapara titirishaya. So he meditated. Achintayat meditated. Prashnapara titirishaya. Prashnapara means he has to cross over the question. Tasyaham hamsarupena sakasham agamam tada hamsarupena. This is called Hamsa avatar. This is the Hamsa avatar. You like this Hamsa? Very stylish Hamsa. Kataksha. She's like that. Deva Kataksha. Hamsa Rupe. Hamsa Pakshi. The swan. See the great kind of story. How Bhagavan Vedavyasa brings this kind of story. This happened and he took this kind of form. And Hamsa has got this kind of a discrimination symbol. So through Hamsa, the self-knowledge is revealed. Very nicely presented. So many incidents like that in our scriptures. So I came in the form of Hamsa. That's it. Drishtva mamta upavrajya. So having seen me, the great rishis, the four rishis and Brahmaji, they came near to me. Kritva padabhivandam. They prostrated. Brahmanam agrata kritva. So they brought Brahmaji also. Not leaving Brahmaji that side, and they Brahmaji and all the four Sanakadi Munis, they came and they did Namaskaram. Paprachu. They asked, Ko Bhavaniti. Because they want to know. And they started asking, Ko Bhavan? Kaha Bhavan? Who are you? That's the question. That's all. When you ask who are you, you have to tell the answer directly. Sometimes our relatives come, they ask us, what are you doing? What are you doing means, I'm writing. I'm reading some book. I'm not asking what are you doing now. In general, what are you doing? In which company you are working? So what are you doing has got different layers of answer. Here when they ask who are you, immediately he has to tell the answer. I am Lord Vishnu. I came in the form of swan. This is the answer. But he didn't answer. So Lord did not answer like that. Ko Bhavani, who are you? And after doing Namaskar only, they asked, who are you? Lord, Bhagavan Vacha. Panchatmakeshu bhuteshu samaneshu cha vastutaha ko Bhavani divah prashno vacharambo hyanartakaha. He started asking question in opposite way. So why are you asking this kind of question? The question is meaningless. Ayyo, we should not ask the question. Sometimes you ask the question, the same question comes back, returning back. And ask, this question is meaningless. Why? Who are you? Is meaningless question. It's not that discouraging the people. So he asked one more question. You also think. Simply you don't ask the question. Simply he wants to create this kind of jignashata. Okay, not putting them down. No, jignashata. You are asking a very nice question. Panchatmakeshu bhuteshu. When all embodied beings are made of 5 elements. We are all made up of 5. Panchatmakeshu bhuteshu. We are all panchabhuta. All panchabhuta will come in one bhuta. They are all bhutas only. People, bhuta is coming. Go inside. And the bhuta varudhu. Bhuta. Panchatmakeshu bhuteshu samaneshu. So everywhere, everybody is made, whether it is a man or woman, made of 5 bhutas only. Animal also, birds also made of 5 bhuta. All 5 bhuta in the creation. Ko bhavan iti va prashna. When you ask ko bhavan, so whom you are asking? You are asking one panchabhuta to other panchabhuta. You are also made of panchabhuta. This also made of panchabhuta. One panchabhuta is asking other panchabhuta, who are you? Ko bhavan means panchabhuta. That's all. The answer is panchabhuta. You remember some story from about that? Panisha Panjagam, okay? The same kind of incident. You are asking, who are you? Say, everything is made up of Panchabhuta. When I ask you, who are you? You have to tell me, you are also Panchabhuta, I am also Panchabhuta. So you can tell the answer, I am Panchabhuta. Oh, thank you very much. I will not ask this kind of question to anyone. Why? When I ask, who are you? You say Panchabhuta. So every living beings are made up of Panchabhuta. Therefore, your question is meaningless. Okay? Suppose manasa vacha drishtya grihyate anyehi api indriyehi. Whatever you grasp through your mind, your speech and your eyes and other sense organs, whatever you grasp, that is ahameva na mataha anyatiti. So everything is me only. You cannot say other than me. Mattah paradaram nanyat kinchidasti dhananjaya mayi sarvamidam protam sutre manigana iva. This is from Bhagavad Gita. So whatever you see, whatever you hear and whatever you think and whatever you grasp through 5 sense organs, everything is me only. Udyadvam anjasa. Please understand this. There is nothing apart from me. Now, in one standpoint, it told Panchabhuta, you are also made up of Panchabhuta, this is also made up of Panchabhuta. This man is made of Panchabhuta, this man is made of Panchabhuta. When I ask the question, who are you? Panchabhuta, the answer. Suppose you ask the question from the consciousness, who are you? I am also consciousness, okay? Because other than me, you cannot see anything. The whole, so 2 standpoint, one standpoint from the creation, other standpoint from this consciousness. When I ask you, who are you? Then it may be, the answer may be the Panchabhuta, or answer may be Aham Brahmasmi. Okay, 2 standpoints he brings here. If you are not able to grasp it, you will go to Manisha Pancham, this incident, the Varanasi. Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya took bath in the Ganga. When he came out of the Ganga, the person came opposite to Acharyaji, not having bath and not clean, and so just this, that clean, what do you call it? The thing. Bhagavan Adi Shankara started moving. This person came and not giving the space. He says, Gacha, Gacha. That's all. Gacha, Gacha. He is told, finished. So this person must have studied all the scriptures. And he asked one question to our Acharya, Adi Shankaracharya. It's very, very popular. This is a question he asked. After that only, Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya brought this Manisha Panchaka. And he asked, Annamayata Annamayam Athava Chaitanyameva Chaitanyate. Very great line. Oh Dujavara, oh great saint, saintly person, oh ascetics. Dujavara or sometimes Yativara. So both the things you can say. Oh Dujavara, Yativara. Oh, you are a very great person, the saintly person. And he also asked, Annamayat Annamayam. So you told that the gacha, just move. So you are also made of Annamaya. I am also made of Annamaya. Are you telling that from one Annamaya, the other Annamaya should go away? This is my question. In the one question, this is A section and this is B section. One question. Athava Chaitanyameva Chaitanya. You are also Chaitanya, I am also Chaitanya. In the two standpoints only we have in our life. One standpoint from Annamaya are you telling to go away? Or from your Chaitanya, the my Chaitanya should go away. Which one? You tell me there. Finished. Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya simply fell at his feet. And he started bringing this Manisha Panchaka. So the incident they are taking and criticizing, Adi Shankaracharya also saw this kind of discrimination. The society where he lived and the place where he came out, anybody can tell, like, just can you move? It's not a discrimination on the other. Simply, he must have told. But they made this as a very great program and started criticizing the Acharya and the incident. One more great thing, when he realized, he immediately fell at his feet and started chanting the mantra. They are not telling that kind of part. So they are telling this incident and started criticizing. So in so many angles, we have to take this incident and we have to discuss. The point is, it's not a social issue we are discussing here. The philosophical, the point we have taken here to discuss. Chaitanyameva Chaitanyat atava Annamayat eva Annamaya. So in Amsa Gita, he discussed Mataha Anyat Nanyat. So you see, everything is expression of Brahman only. From Brahman, one Brahman is asking another Brahman. Not two Brahman I'm telling, just for our discussion's sake I'm telling that. Are you telling this? When you ask who are you, you are also Brahman, I am also Brahman. Suppose you ask who are you, you are also made of Panjabhuta, I am also made of Panjabhuta. In both the angles, the question is meaningless. That is the point. Okay, he started discussing this. And they kept quiet. Sanakadi Munis kept quiet. What to talk? I asked one question. So much of discussions are coming from Lord Vishnu. Okay. Then finally he says, see, even though he discussed like this, Bhagavan Krishna, finally he says, Mam Vidhi Yajnam. So you understand, I am Lord Vishnu only. He said, after the discussion, he says, yes, I am Lord Vishnu. Okay. Now, point is, Duri kartu manjasi kimbruhi gacha gacheti. So you are telling, just move away, go away. From whom I have to move? So this parallel thought you can understand. The same thought is discussed in Amsa Gita by Hamsa Pakshi. Hamsa Pakshi, the Lord in the form of Hamsa. Now, coming back to our mainstream, Gunesho avishate chetaha gunaha chetasya praja jivasya deha ubayam gunas cheta madatmanaha. Gunas chetaha madatmanaha. Oh sons, the mind enters into object. Okay, mind enters into object. Again, objects enter into mind. That's the problem. So mind enters into object enters into mind. Why again and again apple? Now you bring car. Costly car. Anyway, free only. Freely you can bring nice pictures. Bring a small thing. Have a big thing in life. So mind enters into object enters into mind. Okay. Both the objects in the mind are the conditioning of the jiva. Dehasya jivasya ubayam. Ubayam means the mind, and ubayam means in Tamil ubayam na donation. If you donate something to a temple, is ubayam. That ubayam is different. This ubayam means two. Both are jivasya deha. Both are conditioning of the jiva. Gunaha chetaha madatmanaha. Conditioning of the jiva, which in turn of my nature. The jiva is my nature, and jiva is the conditioning. His conditionings are mind and object. Not clear, sir. Okay. So this is me. Okay, this is me. This is Jiva. Jiva. Jiva has got the mind. And through Jiva has got mind, body. Through the sense organs, through the mind, he goes to this kind of objects. That's okay? Through the mind and the sense organs. The sense organs don't separate it, put it as a chitta, mind. The mind goes to objects. The Jiva is none other than my own nature. Madatmakaha. Madatmana. So my nature, the Jiva, he is conditioned by the mind, and mind goes to object. Is it okay? So object goes into mind goes into object. These are all the condition of the Jiva. Jiva is none other than my own nature. Have you got the idea? It's clear. Yeah. Okay. So what is my question? How to separate it? How to come out? When I ask how to separate, how to come out, you are telling this conditioning and you are my nature. That I know, Lord. That I know. How to come out? It's coming. Slow. Guneshu avishat chittam. Chitta. The chitta goes into guna. Abhishnam guna sevaya. Again and again, constantly, due to repeated thinking of the objects. We repeatedly think about the objects. Guna seva. This is called guna seva. We say loka seva. Loka seva. What are you doing? Loka seva. Here guna seva. Servant service. I'm guna, always thinking about the guna objects. Guna sevaya. Abhikshnam. Repeatedly thinking about the object. Chetaha guneshu avishat. So mind goes into object. Repeatedly we think about the objects. Okay? Gunaha chitta prabhava. All these gunas, the gunas are sense objects and chitta vasanas. The sense objects and the vasanas of the mind. Both are ubayam. Again ubayam. Both are. So you have to tejet. Ubayam tejet matrupa. So you have to meditate on me. Then you give up this guna and chitta. This is the only method to give up this guna and chitta. This is the answer. Now he is quite nailing it. So answer is, hey, sons, now don't do that. Don't separate. Don't try to separate this guna and chitta. Don't separate this. It's not possible to separate. No, sir, I asked how to separate. Don't separate. I say, sometimes if you, what kind of thing, how to tell this? Yes. No, I'm coming. It's on the, okay. Yeah. And break this part. Break and put. Then you have broken this. And pour some water in it. What is this? Pani puri, la? Pani puri. Oh, pani puri, yeah. Very soft shell. Very soft shell. Break it. And pour some water. The green color, pour some water. And some pairla, just boil it and pour it. You have to take and open your mouth. The surasa madri. Maximum. And you put some plate also. Plate. Onward. Don't separate it. You should not separate the shell separate. You cannot take and eat it like this. No, this is not looking very decent. So I have to take and eat. You cannot. If you separate it, finished. You cannot break and eat very decently. I want it. No. When you take pani puri, you have to forget your decency. Otherwise, you take and go separately in the room and eat it. You cannot. So what to do? You have to swallow completely. Okay? So here, no need to separate these two things. Just to drop completely, finish it. Drop it, totally. So the idea is, it's not possible to separate it. So what's your answer? The mind goes into objects, the object goes into something. You made mess. Drop as it is, that's all. Sometimes in your bag, you take this bag. You go to other country, you take up, what is that? Patta kolambu, puli kolambu, something. I don't know what to say. 1 month நீங்க வச்சு சாப்பிடுவீங்களா? What is that? Kolambu, patta kolambu. Puli kaachal. Yes, puli kaachal. I got it. Revelation. Puli kaachal. Puli kaachal. Keep in a bag, a nice bag. For one country to other country, somewhere you put the baggage la pordo illa sir. So when you open this, you go to home and open this whole bag, everything is made, all your dress also made. Pulikachal went into dress went into pulikachal. Guna, the mind went into object, how to separate it? You cannot just take pulikachal separate. You cannot take your dress also. You nice dress spoiled, costly dress spoiled. So dress also you cannot take. Pulikachal, you do one thing, you take the whole bag, put in the dustbin. Will you do it or not? Sometimes we do like that. In the same way, don't separate the chitta and the guna. It's very difficult. Do one thing. You just drop both the things together. They'll make one more pulikachal. Next time we'll be little careful. You cannot separate it. Drop it. The same way, the guna will go to chitta. Don't try to separate. We made a mess. It's difficult. Drop both the things and you come out. How to come out? Madrubaha ubayam tejet. Okay? You meditate on me and you just drop guna and what do you call the mind, which is talking with objects. The objects arise from the mind. Object and mind both are to be removed. To be removed by knowing them to be my nature. When you know my nature, madrubaha ubayam tejet, you have to give up by knowing me only. The answer is you are not able to separate it. The nature, what I made the creation, mind will go into object will go into mind. That's all. Don't go there. Just close the door. Come out. Come out. Sometimes we are not able to. A very simple thing in our practical life. Sometimes we are not able to just burn the house along with that. That's all. It's very difficult to take it. The mutta puchine, I don't know, the bed bug. The bug. How to tell muttai puchi. Bed bug. Have somewhere. The whole house is completely. What to do? Burn the house all. Yes, man. Come out. It's very difficult to solve the problem. Only solution problem, giving up. So here only giving a tejet. Ubayam tejet. Just drop guna and matrubaha. How to drop? Both are a very interesting thing. The guna also and chitta also both are in the same level of reality. They have the same level of reality. The reality which we experience, the dream state. The dream state, the reality what we experience, both are same reality. Then whatever we have the sense of pleasure, that is also whatever the person enjoying. The person who enjoys the sense of pleasure, the pleasure, both are in the same reality in the dream state. When we wake up, the dream state is going away. So waking up is the only solution to come out of the dream. Why? Chitta also in the dream, guna also in the dream. Chitta means the mind, guna means sense objects, the same reality. So scriptures are telling that you don't solve the problem in this level, you wake up from this level. When you wake up, then you drop. This is the only answer, very powerful answer. Okay? The object and mind. So this is guna, chitta. Okay. So this goes into this goes into this. Again and again he's telling. So no, our answer is don't separate this from this. Okay, it's difficult. You drop this and drop this. When I drop both the things, what should I entertain? Then you have to come here, entertain here. When you catch this, then only you can get out of the problem. This is your lifelong problem. So don't work here, go out of the problem and drop it. The answer. That's all. Now Hamsa Gita is over. The question is answered. You remember that Pulikachil and our silk dress. You can drop both the things. That's the only answer. You cannot have it. Even if you wash and get it, you cannot wear it. Even if you take the Pulikachil, you will not eat it. But you want to, but people are looking at me, I cannot eat it. It's okay. Leave it. It's the same. Okay? Drop this and drop this. Both are the same reality. Like in the dream, from the dream state, when you wake up, then it will be solved. This is the only answer, very, very powerful answer. Question he asked in another level. Answer is giving in another level. Sir, I asked question how to separate the mind and the objects. I said, don't go there. That is, you will not find the solution there. If you find the solution, you will be there in the samsara. I am telling you, come out of samsara. See, these are all belong to the dream world. This is the answer. Okay? Now, body, mind, and intellect. This is very popular, the thing we know. Body, mind, and intellect, perceiver, feeler, thinker, objects, emotions, thoughts. So, you take all your instruments, okay? Instrument. And go into the world of objects, emotions, thoughts. The emotions, thoughts world. So what he says that your mind goes into world goes into mind. See, here you cannot solve the problem. Come to me, you understand this and drop everything. The answer. If you do not know how to solve the problem, leave the problem in choice. Choice vitta. Problem solved. Why you are taking and making choice? Leave it. Tyake naike amrutatva manashuhu. Tyagam. Tyagam means leaving the problem, so not holding it, leaving the problem. Very interesting answer. Question is from another level, answer is from another level. So our question is how to solve the problem. You tell me. You drop the problem. No, I will not drop the problem. You tell me the solution. This is our approach. So I'm very much attached with my problem. You tell me the solution, which is for that I'm going to get from the same level. He says, hey, drop the problem. Without problem, I cannot leave. Drop it. Once you drop it, then you get the solution. With our problem, we need to have answer in the same level. Then he is telling you drop, the level is different. You come here, the problem will be solved. Okay, now. Swajagra Swapna Sushuptam cha Gunataha Buddhi Vrittayaha. So Buddhi Vritti only we get Jagrata, Swapna Sushupta, 3 states of experience. Waking state, dream state, and deep sleep. Okay? We have waking, dream, and deep sleep states. Are the thoughts of the mind. So mind thought only we create the waking state, dream state, and deep sleep state arise from gunas. So all the 3 states we are getting because of the guna. Okay, the jiva being the witness of the 3 states is determined to be different from them. Tasam vilakshano jivaha. Okay, we have jagrata, swapna, sushupti. 1, 2, 3. The 3 states. The 3 states are nothing but buddhi vritti, the mind's modification. The mind's modification is 3 states. Is it okay? And the 4th thing, one thing will be there. That's what is tasam vilakshanaha. Away from these 3 states, the jiva. Here, jiva means we should not understand the conditioned one. Here, the jiva means sakshitvena nischitaha. So, jiva, the word is used, but we have to understand that this is atma, the truth, the consciousness. Okay? Atma vilakshana sakshi. So, beyond this. So, it's one very great mantra in Mandukya Upanishad. We have 4 states. This is 1, 2, 3. This is 4. This is called Turiya Sthiti. Nanta prajnam na bahish prajnam no bhayata prajnam na prajnanaganam na prajnam na prajnam adrishtam avvivaharyam agrahyam alakshanam achintim avvipadesham ekatma pratyasaram Prapanchopashamam Shantam Shivam Advaitam Chaturtam Manyante Sa Atma Sa Vigneyaha. Very great mantra from Mandukya Upanishad. Chaturtam Manyante, Chaturtam means the fourth. Chatur, na anta pragyam. Na anta pragyam means sopana. Na bahish pragyam. Bahish pragyam means jagrata avastha. Na pragyam. So in the deep sleep. Okay, I am not deep sleep. I am not sopana. I am not in the state of jagrata. So then who are you? The fourth, Chaturtam Manyante, the four pada. Pada number 1, pada number 2, pada number 3, the fourth pada. So I'm beyond these three states of experience. That is called Atma Savigneya. You want to understand that. Once if you understand that the fourth state, the Supreme Brahman, then all the problems are going away. Diluted completely is removed. This is the answer. Again and again you are coming to the same point. Know the truth. So whichever the place you start, the final destination is know the truth. Okay? So you have to understand that all this is buddhi vritti only. Now the other question, very interesting point. The buddhi vritti, the mind's modification is three states. One is jagrata, another swapana, sushupti. The sushupti, there is no problem because the deep sleep you do not have vritti, the guna, there is no mind, no objects, no problem. The deep sleep. The swapana, we have the guna and vritti. Guna, vritti, both the things are there. In the jagrata also we have guna and vritti. Here also we have guna and mind, sense objects and what do you call chitta. Here also we have sense object chitta. When you get up from the swapana, the sense objects and the chitta and the swapana is removed. Okay, in the same way, our scriptures are telling that the sakshi is there. You get out from the jagrata and you become sakshi. And from the jagrata, when you get up to the fourth state of consciousness, in the jagrata level, chitta, objects, the guna and chitta is removed. I hope you are getting the point. So, three states of experience there. The deep sleeper. How did he sleep? Brahmanandam I experienced. Once more? Yeah. Brahmanandam, the deep sleep. Deep sleep, no sense objects, no mind. Why? Ignorance is bliss. Okay. Deep sleep, no problem. No need to discuss. Finish. When you come to Sopana, in Sopana we are there and objects also there. We are experiencing the objects. So the tiger is chasing us. We are also running. Yo. Oh Lord. Tiger also made up of that vritti. And the man also made of vritti. So how to get out of the tiger? We have to get out of this dream. Once we get out of the dream, the dream tiger is finished. And the dream person also finished. Solve the problem. The same way, how to get out of my mind and the sense objects. When we ask this level, the scripture says, come to Sakshi. Go to the fourth level of awakening, then you will be completely away from Chitta and Guna, the sense objects in the mind. Is it okay? The same formula we have to apply at Jagrata level. So what kind of formula we are applied for the Swapana Sthiti? The same formula we have to apply for the Jagrata Sthiti. Okay, Jagrata also likes Swapana. That is the point. Then what is the creation of the Swapana? Why God created the Swapana, the dream state? Because dream state experience only we learn so much how the fourth state will be there. From the dream state, when we awake, the dream state is going in the same way. When we awake to this fourth state, the Jagrata Avastha will become dream state. That's all. I hope you understood this. This is called awakening. The Buddha got awakened. What that? Enlightenment. So now, our Jagrata is like Sopana, but we are not understanding this. Jagrata is like Sopana. Jagrata is very serious. Sopana is Sopana. What the scripture says, you understood Sopana's nature, okay? In the same way, Jagrata also Sopana. When will I understand? When you go to Sakshi, when you experience the Sakshi, the fourth state of awakening, at that time you understand, Jagrata also is like Sopanam. Now we will become jnani. This is called enlightenment. Okay. So he says that don't try to answer, don't try to get the answer here. Awaken to this place, the Sakshi, then there is no guna, there is no chitta, there is no sense objects, there is no mind. This is the answer. So this kind of discrimination, our Hamsa Pakshi, the form of Hamsa Pakshi, Bhagavan Vishnu brings. Okay? Ahankara kritam bandham atmano artha viparyayam vidwan nirvidya samsara chintam turiye sthita teje. Turiye means the fourth state. The fourth state. Go to fourth state. Fourth state means not in the dream, sleep and deep sleep, dream and waking state. Drop the three states. Go to fourth state, that is called Turiya Sthita Tejet. What Tejet? Samsara Chinta. All worries of this samsara, you have to drop it. It is possible only when we go to the fourth state. Otherwise, it's not possible. The dream problem cannot be solved in the dream state. Dream problem can be solved at waking state. The waking state problem can be solved only when we awaken to the fourth state consciousness. Suppose we are also involved in the problem, some problem in the company, we are also involved. The involved person cannot solve the problem. The third person only can solve the problem. The third person can see the problem very clearly. As long as you are in the problem, you cannot solve the problem. This is a quote by our Guru Swami Chinmayanj. As long as you are in the problem, you cannot solve the problem. To solve the problem, you have to come out of the problem. This is the formula. So when you go to fourth state, then the problem of the Jagrata Avastha is solved. So samsara chintam tejete turiye sthita. Okay? This is very nice sloka. If you are ready, then I can explain. Otherwise, I can skip it. Very, very interesting sloka. Now see, yavan nanartadihi pumsaha na nivarteta yuktibihi. When a person has a pluralistic vision and does not eliminate it with logical thinking, okay, he is not thinking logically, he is not eliminating the pluralistic world. Such an ignorant man is, one part. This is one part. The another part. If man is not eliminating his pluralistic world, that is like man is asleep even while in the waking state. Even while in the waking state. Okay. Like one who imagines he is awake while dreaming. Awake while dreaming. So this word is this sentence is very nice. No, see. Jagrati api swapan agnaha swapane jagaranam yatha. This one line, just to take it out, repeatedly you think this one line, reflect, you will get very nice kind of revelation. Nice kind of revelation this one line gives you. The person is in Jagrata Avastha, okay? Jagrata Avastha. Now the person is sleeping. Let him sleep. Okay, you have the separate or Madhyana or flight and all they used to have. They put like this and they'll sleep. Okay? Or Madhya. No light should affect me. Put some kind of cloth and sleep. Okay, let him smile. Close this also. Well, he's sleeping. Sleeping, then close it. Man is sleeping. When the man is sleeping, he gets a dream. The dream, he sees some kind of fruits he is taking in his basket. So some basket. Meaningless dream only we used to get. When nothing will be there, and somebody will tell that I saw this, somebody is dying, what will happen? Let him die, that's all. And somebody is getting married, so what will happen? Definitely you will not get it because you are dreaming other persons getting married. You are not getting it. So what is the connection of dream with the practical world? So dream is the expression of vasana, what we have in our waking state. That's all. Now, when we get the dream, the person thinks that the person is in the dreaming. This person is the dream body and dream birds, all the things, okay? He thinks that I am awakened, okay? He thinks that I am awakened. So this is my world. Actually, he forgets his original state of awakening, and he thinks that Swapannapi, even though he is what that the line is Jagradyapi Swapannagnaha Swapane Jagaranam. This is the Swapane Jagaranam Yata. Swapane. While he is dreaming, he thinks that I am okay. I'm awakened Purusha. I have fruits on my head, okay, in the basket, and birds are taking my fruits. I'm awakened only. Sir, you are in the dream. You are in the dream. You think that you are awakened soul. No. Okay, all the scriptures are telling this. This is your real state. This is your real state. Okay. So this is your real state. You in the deep sleep, you get the dream. So you are still in the dream. But don't say that you are awakened soul. You are still in the dream. The person thinks I am awakened. I have my basket. The birds are taking my fruits. Sopannapi. Even though in the Sopan, okay, that's it. Sopre Jagaranam meta. Sopane Jagaranam. Not Jagarane Jagaranam. You getting it? The same way, we are in the Sopana Sthiti. Even though this is Jagrata, this is Sopana Sthiti. So we are in the Sopana and we think that I am awakened soul. Sir, you are Ajna. You are ignorant Purusha. You are in the Sopana Sthiti and you think that you are awakened soul. The person, when he sleeps, he gets this dream. The dream person says that I am awakened soul only. In the same way, the ignorant person says, I am awakened soul. So the way you express, you are telling the awakened soul itself says that you are not awakened, you are still sleeping. Okay? Jagradyapi, even though we are in the waking state, Sopan, we are dreaming. Ajnaha, ignorant Purusha. How? Sopane Jagarana Meda. Sopana, he thinks that I am awakened. In the same way, we also think that I am awakened soul, but we are still in the Sopana Sthiti. Oh, this line gives you great revelation. Very great line. When you reflect on this line, I like this line so much. Jagradavi Sopannagnaha Sopane Jagaranam Yata. Try to understand this. Very interesting, okay? Asatvat Atmano Anyesham Bhavanam Tatkrita Bida Gatayo Hetavaschasye Mrisha Sopanadarsho Yeta. Whatever we see, whether it's mind or objects, everything is Sopanadars, Mrisha. All this is superimposed on Mrisha. Okay, apart from the self, since other objects are illusory, okay? The differences created by them, the various goals and the causes. So whatever we are getting the objects and the causes, the chitta and the objects, all are illusory. Just as to one who is dreaming. In the dream, whatever you get, this is illusion on the dream. And this girl is dreaming this puppy. Puppy, the dream is illusion. That's it. And whatever we see and whatever we think, everything is illusion. Mrisha Sopana Drisho Yeta, like Sopana, just as to who is in dreaming, the same way everything is Mrisha, illusion. So this part reminds us Brahma Sutra, Adhyasa Bhashya, illusion. Okay? Illusory. Sopana Drisha, Mrisha. The point is you have to remember dream state and waking state. When you become meaningless, in the same way, when you awaken, the object and the chitta and the guna, the mind and the sense objects are meaningless. That's all. That is the answer. Main point. Okay? And he says that Evam Vimrishya Gunataha Manasas Trevasta Man Mayaya Maikrita iti Nischitartha. Having ascertained this, understand this point, having ascertained the truth, understand everything is a product of Maya. Beyond this Maya, the Brahman is there, understanding that Sanchidya Hardam. So that is the problem is there in your heart. Finish it. Anumana Sadukti. Sadukti means the logic. Anumana means by inference. By inference and logic, Vimarsha, understand, reflect it. Whatever I told. Atikshna Jnanasina. Tikshna Jnanasina, the sharpened by the teaching. The sword of the sharpened. Jnana Asi means the sword. The knowledge as a sword and sharpened knowledge sword. With that sword. Tikshna jnanasina bhajata mam sanchidye. Having cut this sword, that the ignorance, by Tikshna jnanasina, then you start worshipping me. You will be released. So this point, so this jnanasi remains as the fourth chapter end. Krishna says that tasmat ajnana sambhutam hristam jnanasinatmanaha chitvainam samshayam yogam atushto adishta bharata. Jnanasi, the word jnanasi is used in Bhagavad Gita. The same word used here, jnanasi. Asi means a sword. The sword of knowledge you have to take and cut. You remember the 15th chapter. Asanga shastrena dridena chitva. You have to do this kind of job. Yes. In this way, having reflected, whatever I told, just reflect, please, he says, that the three states of mind are born from the three qualities by my power of Maya. Because of Maya only we get three states of consciousness are superimposed on me, by me. Superimposition. You who have the ascertained, the person who ascertained are what that? Nishchitartha. Sunash Vedantartha Sunashchitartha. Sannyasa Yogat. So we say that Nakarmana Naprajaya. From the Vedanta Artha, Sunashchitartha, Nishchitartha, ascertained. This much. And having cut asunder the locus of all doubts with the sword of knowing, sharp knowledge. The sword of knowledge, you have to take the sword. Cut it. Interesting, right? Take the sword, cut it. Asangashasтрena dridan chitva. The knowledge is what? Jnanasi, tikshna jnanasina. We have jnanasi, not tikshna. So the jnanasi, what we have, we cannot cut even tomato. What to talk about this Ashwatha Vriksha? Ani also I cannot get. We should have knowledge in such a way. Cut this. Ajnana sambhutam hristam jnanasiratma. Okay? And one more another very nice thought. So see, here but like jnanasi. Take the sword of knowledge and cut it down. And another thing very interesting, the alata chakram. This is the word used, alata chakram. Alata chakram. Drishtam vinashtam atilolam alata chakram. See, the word is a very nice word. Ikshate vibramamidam manaso vilasam. All the things, whatever we see is manaso vilasam. The words are very interesting, like a poem. Ikshate, whatever we see, vibramamidam, the illusory things are manaso vilasam. All this is play of the mind. Very nice word, manaso vilasam. Drishtam vinashtam. While we are seeing, everything is disappearing. While we are seeing everything is disappearing, vilolam alata chakram. Alata chakram means you take the, suppose you have the udavati, the agarbatti. The agarbatti, you take the tip. In the agarbatti tip, we have this fire. You just start doing like this. When you start doing like this in the dark room, you will get like this. Actually, in the tip only we have the fire. But when you do like this, we make this kind of chakram. This is called alata chakram. The mind only makes this whole creation. When the tip is put off, when the fire is put off, it goes off, the chakram also goes off. The same way. When the mind disappears, the whole creation disappears. See the example. Alata chakram. Vijnanamekam urudaiva vibhati maya. Only one Paramatma is what's looking so. One tip of the agarbatti, the fire tip, looks like the ring in the same way. Vijnanamekam urudaiva vibhati maya. So only one mind brings so much of the differences. Swapnastrida guna visarga kurdo vikalpaha. Like swapna, in the swapna when we sleep, in the swapna how the mind creates the swapna. Dream, the same way, this mind creates this universe. Therefore, what is your the answer? So you have to drop the mind. Once if you drop the mind, the worlds also drop. Then you have to come to the Turiya Sthiti. Alata Chakram, the word used in the fourth Karika of, we have or Mandukya Upanishads Karika, and the four sections we have. Agama Prakarana, Vaitatya Prakarana, Advaita Prakarana, Alata Shanti Prakarana. Alata means this ring, we have to put it off. Alata Shanti Prakarana. The Mandukya Upanishad Karika also has a root in Hamsa Gita. That's the point. Okay? And Vaso Yada, so this is very, very nice sloka. The man realized, the man came out of Chitta and Vishaya. The awakened Purushan. How the awakened Purushan will live in this world? This is experience is given this. Deham cha nashwaram avastitam. Deham nashwaram avastitam utitam va. Just as the person intoxicated due to excessive drinking. In our place, in the Taskmark no shop irukku. Worst, Tamil Nadu. Morning, 6 o'clock itself. 6 o'clock prayer starts. See how this man is. Excessive drinking. Okay, whole Tamil Nadu has been spoiled this. People they spoiled. Administrators. By giving this kind of excessive with the drinking. But this is not appreciated. The example he has taken, okay, excuse me. Hamsa Gita also talking about Tasmaka. For example, only, the excessive drinking, the person is unmindful of the upper cloth. Then he loses the upper cloth, unmindful. He doesn't know whether the cloth has fallen or not. Whereas a man of realization who has come to know his real nature is unaware of, one point, unaware of perishing body. He is not deham nashwaram, nashwara deham, the perishable deha. Avastitam uttitam. Whether it is standing or sitting. Avastitam uttitam. Whether the body is standing or sitting, he doesn't know. Siddhova pashyati yato adyagamat swarupam. Siddha. He has become Siddha Purusha, na pashyati. So he doesn't know about his own body because he attained his original state of consciousness. Daivat apetam uta daivat upetam. Daiva vashat upetam. Apetam upetam. By his prarabdha karma, whether it is standing or whether by the force of his fate it has gone or come. Apetam upetam. Whether the body has gone out of the house or the body came into house, he doesn't know. He is not aware of his body. He thinks that in the dream it is happening. In the dream, somebody is getting up, somebody is sitting, somebody is going out, somebody is coming inside. This is his experience with the body. Very interesting. Like Vaso Yada, the cloth, the upper cloth, Parikritam, the upper cloth has gone. Madirama Dandaha. Madirama Dandaha means one who has excessive drinking. See the example. One who has excessive drinks, and he doesn't know whether he doesn't know about himself. In the same way, the man of realization experience also will be there. Sir, both are looking like same. It doesn't mean that the drinking person is very, the drunkard one is very close to Jnana Purusha. No! That day we understood that the Tamo Guna is almost looking like Sattva Guna. Sattva Guna is different. Tamo Guna is different. The Tamo Guna also almost looking like Sattva Guna. No, Jnani is like this. Like only. So Yatha. Okay, we have done Yatha. The experiences from this mundane world, the experience from this transactional world only he is taking. See this excessive, the person is drinking excessive, because of excessive drinking, intoxicated, how he behaves in the same way, his behavior will be there. Pishachavat, like or that ghost, not ghost. You don't study Vedanta, you don't become Jnani. Why? You become like ghost and excessive drinking person. It is not like this. The example he has taken. That means, so his level is supreme level. He understands that body is not, body is going, body is. When in our case, when we get up, we know, I only get up. I'm standing. More than 1 hour I'm standing. We are conscious of our body. When we sit up, conscious of body. When we go out, yes, I have gone. When we come in, yes, I have come. Okay, completely we are conscious about the body. Therefore, whatever body says it, When I lie down, so I know that I lie. When I get up, I know it. For the supreme consciousness, one who attains supreme consciousness, for him, the body is lying down, body is getting up, body is going out, body is coming in. Completely separated. This experience, you go and study Bhagavatam, anga Parikshit Maharaj is sitting. Parikshit is sitting. 7 days he heard the Bhagavatam. Finally he came out. Brahma Budho Mahayogi Nisango Chinna Samshayaha. Parikshit has become Brahman. So he merged his Atma with his Brahman. And he came out of the body. And Parikshit says that, oh Bhagavan, I attained this state. I see somebody sitting near Ganga Devi. Some snake is coming and some snake is biting somebody. That's all. I came completely out of this. This is Parikshit experience. Okay? When he realized, he came out of the Nijagraha Turnam Vinirgamyatam, come out of this body, the house where we lived so many the Janmas. So Parikshit came out and merged with this Brahman, Brahma Budho Mahayogi. Chinna Samshaya, he did not have any doubt. In some dream, oh Lord, I see you in one of the dreams. The man is called Parikshit sitting there. The snake is called Takshaka is coming. And Takshaka was biting this person who was sitting near Ganga and he went into ashes. That's all. Then who are you? Aham Brahmasmi. Parikshit says that. Aham Brahmasmi. This is what will happen for us also. We also will get this kind of experience. Going out of the body. Now when we move, we know that I only move, I come, I go, I sit, I get up. This experience will not be there. This is a very great sloka. Okay? Swapanam punanna bhajate pratibuddha vastu. Once if we get up from the swapanam, we will not get again the swapanam. That is the point. Okay? Once if we get up, again we will not get into swapanam. So the point is, whether mind goes into object, object goes into mind, both will mutually help. Don't worry about it. You go beyond mind and object. That means you come to my state, then you can drop the waking state very easily. That is the point. Maya yeda duktam va vipra guhyam et sankhya yoga yoho janitama agatam yajnam yushmad dharma vivekshaya janitama agatam yajnam iti mam vidhi. He says now, I am only Lord Vishnu incarnate. Since the beginning, what he told, now you are asking Panchabhuta or consciousness, he told. So you are asking Panchabhuta to Panchabhuta, consciousness to consciousness. Now he is telling the real answer, yes. Oh, my dear children, I am Yajnam. Yajnam means one of the names of Yajna. Yajna is the word used in Sahasranama in many places. Yajna. So, know me to be the Lord incarnate Vishnu. I am Lord Vishnu only. I came here to Yushmad Dharma Vivekshaya, to teach you this kind of knowledge. Because Brahmaji did not know how to answer it. Therefore, I came and I explained to you this thing. Iti me chinna sandeha munayaha sanakadayaha. The sanaka is the chinna sandeha. So their sandeha is gone. The doubts cleared. Sabhajayitva paraya bhaktya agranata samstavaihi. So they chanted and they praised the Lord and they disappeared. They were there, Lord disappeared. Taihi aham aham pujitaha. They did puja to me. Samyak samstuta paramarshibihi. So these people, they worshipped me, worshipped by them. So I was praised by them. Then I disappeared from that place. Okay? Pratyayaya swakam dhama pashyata parameshinaha. In the presence of Lord Brahma and the Munis, so I went to my place, my Paramdham. This is what Lord Vishnu, in the form of Hamsa Pakshi, he came and explained and gave the solution to that question. What is the question? The mind goes into object, object goes into mind. How to separate it? Is it don't separate? Like a Pulikorambu? What is that? I forgot. Another? Pulikaichal. Pulikaichal. Like Pulikaichal in the house, you drop. Both the things you drop it. It's not useful. The same way, you drop mind and sense objects and come to the third state of consciousness. Turyastite, turyastitva tajet. Give it. This is the answer. Because you are dreaming. In the dream, The answer will not, even if I give the answer, that will be dream answer only. So you just awake from this dream. When you come out of dream, then your problem is solved. This is the answer from this. Okay. Now this thing is over. What that? Hamsagita is over now. So Hamsagita is over. Thought 5. So I collected all the thoughts now. Thoughts from other sources or the parallel thoughts. Okay. Bhagavad Gita second chapter is the Bhagavad Gita second chapter essence or the thought you can see in Hamsagita. Bhagavad Gita second chapter, sloka number 62, 63. Jayato Vishayan Pumsa Sangasteshupa Jayate. The letter of fall you can see in Hamsagita. Okay. Bhagavad Gita third chapter, Atakena Parektoyam Papam Charati Purusha. Somebody is pushing me to do the papa. That point is also discussed here. And he gives an answer how to come out. In Bhagavad Gita, he said, Indriyani mano buddhi asyadishtanam uchyate etaihi vimohayadyesha jnanam avritya dehinam. So Indriya mana buddhi, the desire comes and stands in Indriya mana buddhi and dilutes the man. Tasmatum Indriya niyado niyamya bharadharishava. Therefore, you have to control your senses first of all. Then only you can come out. The answer is given in the third chapter, last part. But here he says, dosha drishti. So how to come out from the sense objects? Dosha drishti. You bring the dosha drishti, they come out. You can come out. The parallels from third chapter, last part, you can see in Hamsa Gita. Again, Bhagavad Gita fourth chapter, the last sloka is Tasmat tvam ajnana sambhutam hristam jnana sina. Jnana, see the word he is using. The sword of knowledge. The same sword of knowledge used in Hamsa Gita also. Tikshna, Jnana Sina. Okay, the same word from fourth chapter. Bhagavad Gita 14th chapter, the Gunatraya Vibhaga Yogam. Sattvam Rajas Tama iti Guna Prakriti Sambhavaha. So the Sattva Guna, Rajo Guna, Tamo Guna, this three gunas only, Dehe Dehan Aviyam. Nibadnandi Mahabaho, Dehe Dehan Aviyam. These three gunas only making the bond, what's that? Three gunas bind the man into the problem. 14th chapter. The whole 14th chapter is discussed in the first part of Hamsa Gita. We discussed three gunas. 15th chapter. Asanga Shastrena Dridena Chitva. Sanchitya. Chitva. So word is very nice. So we discussed in one of the yajnas. Asanga Shastrena Dridena Chitva. The word itself says that Chitva. The word has got this cutting effect. 15th chapter, okay? That thought also you can see here. And Bhagavad Gita 16th chapter, the Daivasura Sambad Vibhaga Yoga. When you develop Sattva Guna, you get Dharma. When you develop Rajo and Tamo, you get Adharma. So Dharma, the good qualities we get from Sattva Guna. So good qualities will release us from the bondage. Daivi Sampati Vimokshaya Nibandaya Asuri Mata. So Daiva Sampati when it develop, it will be released. Asura Guna will be binding us. So 16th chapter thought also is there in the Hamsa Gita. Brahma Sutra Adhyasa Bhashad. Mursha Swapana Drisho Yata. All illusory. Whatever we see is illusion. This is Brahma Sutra Adhyasa Bhashad. Thought of. Or they would have taken all the thoughts from this Hamsa Gita. Manisha Panchagam. From Panjabhuta, you are also Panjabhuta, I am also a Panjabhuta. You are also conscious, I am also conscious. This, what is the meaning of the question? Ko Bhavaniti? Ko Bhavaniti, what is the meaning? No meaning. In which angle Ko Bhavan? Consciousness angle or Panjabhuta angle? This Manisha Panchagam has got this thought from Hamsa Gita. And Mandukya Upanishad, Sopana, Jagrada, Sopana, Sushupti. All this is the Gunata Buddhi Vritaya, all this Buddhi Vriti, Tasam Vilakshana Sakshi, Jivaha. So the fourth state of consciousness, the whole, the Mandukya Upanishad, the essence is, you can tell, this Hamsa Gita. Hamsa Gita, so it is presented in the form of the Lord is speaking to or giving message to Sanakadi Muni. It's presented very nicely, but essence of complete Mandukya Upanishad. Okay? From the Mandukya Upanishad, the Karika, the Gaudapada Acharya has written the Karika. So you see, Alata Shanti Prakaranam. The one Prakaranam Alata Shanti. So you have to stop the mind. How to stop the mind is discussed in Alata Shanti. Alata means this fire band. Okay. The last one is BMI chart also explained. So Guru's BMI chart also is there. You go beyond body, mind and intellect, you get it. So we try to solve all the problem at intellectual level and mind level. Mind level problem, mind level will be there. Intellectual will be there. We never solve. So how to solve absolutely, go beyond body, mind, intellect will be solved. Very interesting. Let's one example. So our Abdul Kalam, Dr. Abdul Kalam, when I was there in when I was moving in the car, I was sitting inside the front seat. So somebody, our member, he was driving in India, somewhere in the Bombay or somewhere. When I was going towards the Yajnashala, one school bus, the backside of the school bus, one poster they kept. That poster, Dr. Abdul Kalam. So he said one thing, that very nice picture. So the eagle has the ability to go beyond clouds to avoid the varsha, or you call the rain. The eagle has got the ability to go beyond the clouds to avoid rain and storm. All small birds, chittukuruvi, small birds, they find shelter somewhere in the tree. Somewhere in the tree, they will make their own nest and they will sit there and they will protect themselves by making their nest from this wind and rain. But the the majestic eagle has got the ability to go beyond the problem. Oh, very nice word. Very nice kind of thought. So when you go beyond body, mind, intellect, okay? When you go beyond body, mind, intellect, this is the truth. What he says that the Jiva has got the ability, the Jnani has got the ability going beyond this, beyond the cloud, okay? This is the cloud. Beyond the cloud. And you avoid everything, you are very happy. But when the cloud gives the problem, when we come under the cloud, the storm will be there, rain will be there, and the cold will be there. The other Jivas are trying to get a solution in this or that waking state level. He says, you go beyond this level, you are out of the problem. Very interesting quote. Very interesting, eh? Nice quote. The essence of Amsa Gita, go beyond body, mind, intellect and drop sense objects and the mind. That's all. This is what we discussed, okay? So you can find this kind of the link or the thoughts of this many scriptures, the chapters, all the thoughts you can find in one Amsa Gita. This is the glory. Okay? Om Tat Sat. So we discussed this Amsa Gita, the essence of Amsa Gita in 3 days. Okay. This is enough. You understood. So first section we discussed about 3 gunas, then fall of human being, how to bounce back. Then this same thing I discussed with the Sanakadi Munis. What is their question? The mind goes into object goes into mind. How to separate it? No. Bhagavan came here because Brahmaji cannot answer. Bhagavan came in the form of Amsa Pakshi and he started giving the lecture. Hey, my dear sons, don't separate it. It's not possible. Pack it, put it there, come out. So go to 4th state, automatically will be out of your problem. How to go to 4th state? What is the 4th state? How this is like a dream. All the things are discussed. Okay, like Alata Chakram, the word. Alata Chakram, one word. Another word, Jnanasi. Another word, Thuriyam. So go to Thuriya Sthiti and take the Jnanasi and stop the Alata Chakram. You will be released. That's all. This is the essence of Amsa Gita we studied in these 3 days. Okay. So thank you very much. You are all very nice people, nicely listening. So I'll send the slides. I'll send the slides to Subbarao and Padmini Amma. and they will share with you. Okay, if you don't like any picture, so change it for your studies, your study class people. So this slides will be useful for you when you study. Okay, small thought, extra thoughts will be useful. See the great thoughts from other scriptures, very interesting. See the connection. The drops, the dew drops from many scriptures kept in one place. Very small chapter, more than 40 slokas you have in Amsa Gita, just 40 plus. Completely packed all great thoughts. All great thoughts. Jagradavi sopanagyaha sopane jagaranam yata. That word, take that word and reflect. Oh, great revelation. We think that we are awakened. I am there in dream, but I am thinking I am awakened. Thinking that I have awakened the dream. Sorry, I am dreaming, but I think that I am awakened. No. So when we are conscious about when we are in the dream state, then immediately we try to get out of this dream. Okay? So we'll chant this Purnamada, then we'll have the question if you have anything, okay? Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha Hari Om.
Swamiji, this is Aparna. One question. I am still, I'm curious. The form. Why does he come in the form of a swan? I couldn't understand that connection.
That we discussed the first day. Have you attended the first day?
I couldn't enter the class the first day. I couldn't enter the class because it was full.
Oh, the first day you didn't come. Okay. I'll do for us also. This must be a revision, okay? Going to first class. Again, 1 more 3 days, huh?
Sorry.
Right, first class. Okay. Well. If you yawn, please mute and yawn. Ayo, yappa, yamma. You are relaxing, okay? After the class. Oh, Bhagavad Gita class is over. Bhagavad Gita, Hamsa Gita. Okay, some Gita is over. Interesting. Okay, so first day I told, okay, Hamsa Gita. Why Hamsa? Hamsa Gita and pair. Okay, Aparna, dana? Aparna.
Yeah.
Okay. So I brought this Amsa. We have this great Amsa, Pakshi, Vahana for Saraswati Devi. Saraswati Devi is goddess of learning. We have in our culture. Glorious culture in the world. Glorious culture in the world, Hindu Dharma. You cannot see this kind of thing anywhere. First of all, we will not criticize other religion. That itself is glorious. And we have very glorious thoughts also. This Amma has got vehicle. Everybody has got vehicle. So children ask, why these people are having vehicle? When you have bike and car, we can allow Saraswati Devi also to have some vehicle. There's no problem in that. When you have bike, Honda, Yamaha. Yamaha means Lord Yama in Sanskrit. I told you. Yamaha. This Yamaha has become Yamaha. Okay. So this Yamaha only, the Sanskrit Yamaha, they wrote in English. Yamaha means Lord Yama. So you are coming in Lord Yama. The same way, Saraswati Devi also can have some vehicle. And she has got vehicle, Annapakshi. Why Annapakshi? Saraswati can have a cat, dog, or a rat, something. See how our saints and sages brought. So she's the goddess of learning, first of all. Learning. So learning is when you are a student, if you want to learn anything, you need to have Sattva Guna. The Rajoguna you cannot turn. Rajoguna people will not sit. Just read, study. Many of our parents, they used to tell our children, study. Poma, always study. Boring. So they don't like to study. They want to play. Rajoguna. Otherwise, they want to sleep. Tamoguna. When they sleep, Tamoguna, when they play always, the Rajoguna, they will not take book and study. So to study, to analyze, we need to have Sattoguna. So the white sari and white lotus indicates Sattoguna. Point number one. White is sitting on the lotus, 60-70 kilogram of weight, the soft lotus. She will go along with the lotus into the pond. Sir, you should not understand like that. It's a symbolic representation. She is a master. She is a master of kalas, the fine arts. We have 64 kalas. She is a master of 64 kalas. You can see this reference 64 kalas in Bhagavatam. Lord Krishna went to Sandipana Rishi. Sandipana Rishi taught him 64 kalas in 64 days. Even cooking also kala. Painting also kala. All the kalas. She is the master of the kalas. That means master of their learning, art. Therefore, she is sitting on that. And she has got the veena. Once if we also get knowledge, then veena creates very nice music wherever we go. Then we can learn the person, Vidwan Sarvatra Pujyate. Very good. We are welcomed. And she has got this Akshamala, Japamala. That Japamala, if you become student or the seeker or the learner, you need to have focus of mind and the concentration. Therefore, she has got Akshamala. What you are going to learn? All the books, whatever the book's knowledge. The knowledge is represented by the books. The difference, the varieties, the kalas are represented by the lotus. Okay, and Veena is representing our life, our what you call beautiful and musical life. And in the same way, what is the symbol of the swan? Swan has the ability to discriminate milk from the water. So the student should have the discriminative power to analyze, to separate the things. The PhD means what? You just separate and you search, separate, get it, analyze, discriminate. The quality of discrimination is kept in the form of swan. Therefore, the goddess of learning has got the swan as her vehicle, apt, perfect, fitting into the system, perfect. Nobody can criticize. If you are jealous of her, then you can criticize. Why she's got a swan? Why she's wearing white dress? Because you are jealous of her presentation. She's great goddess. You are jealous. That's why you have Yamaha, and she has got swan. Your Yamaha is making problem. Therefore, you are jealous of her swan. You are not washing clothes. You are jealous of her dress. You do not know how to play Veena. Even though you got Veena in your house, you have Veena in the puja hall. Navaratri is coming. I am doing only puja. One day I got inspired, got puja, Veena, it's there sitting there. She knows how to play. And we also got Japamala, but we are not doing, only wearing this Japamala. She is doing Japa, and she has got book. She is a master of all the knowledge. Have very, very glorious kind of a representation of the knowledge, symbol of knowledge. Okay? I hope now you understood.
Yes, thank you so much.
This is what first day we discussed, because you missed it if I brought it. Please don't ask what second day I discussed. If somebody comes, can you explain what you discussed second day? Again, 3 more days you have to do yajna.
Thank you so much.
A nice question. You have to tell this to our children. The worship, this is what Swami Chinmayanandaji. To explain this kind of concept only, he came from Himalayas. Converting Hindus into Hinduism. We worship, but we do not know. He only came and he only told us, hey, you have to understand like this. Making Hindus into Hinduism by bringing this kind of knowledge-oriented the system he created. Yes, Suma.
Yeah. Hari Om Swamiji.
Hari Om.
You talked about Avadhuta Gita and Bhikshu Gita. I just missed that part when you were explaining. Can you explain it again?
Yeah, this Avadhuta Gita, so what I told. So now see, before this you have to go to this slide. So Bhagavan Krishna, same Lord Krishna, he taught Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna and he taught some message to Uddhava. He brought so much of message. All the messages collectively is called Uddhava Gita. All the message, whatever he has given to Arjuna is called Bhagavad Gita. So Bhagavad Gita is given to Arjuna, Uddhava Gita is given to Uddhava. Both are his students only, Krishna student. Great seekers. But Arjuna is meant for karma, the Uddhava is meant for sannyasa. So same doctor, how he treats the different patients and for different diseases in the same way. He is a very serious patient. So he has to go to hospital and he has to lie down ICU unit, put oxygen, this and that. Operation is what is that going on here? He says, why Gora? Gora Karmani, Tatkim Karmani, Gore Mam Neoji Kesha. Oh Krishna, why you took me to the ICU unit and all the oxygen cylinder, this and that, taking the scissors. Hey, lie down. Close his mouth. My serious student. He has to work. Tatkim Garmani Gore Mam Neoji Kesha, Gora Karma. Because so the student, we are all like Arjuna. Therefore, Gurudev brought Bhagavad Gita for us. Your case is serious, do karma, clean your mind and come slowly to Uddhava level. Here you study this knowledge and get out. Okay. So whatever he told Uddhava Gita, when you make it sections, the 3 sections he talked about. 3 subjects. So one is Avadhuta Gita, another is Bhikshu Gita and Amsa Gita. The 3 Gitas put together is called Uddhava Gita. So 3 things he discussed. And one more thing also, Aila Gita comes. The Aila, the person who lived with the Urvashya and how he got dispassion, no need to bring that. That is different. But main Gitas, Amsa Gita, Bhikshu Gita and Avadhuta Gita, he discussed. So this is different story. Now our focus is only on Amsa Gita. We discussed the Amsa Gita in 3 days. Is it okay?
Okay.
Then what is Amsa Gita? I started like this. So before Amsa Gita, because this is a swan. You saw the swan went? The swan flew?
There.
The swan also should go in the form of swan only. Okay.
Thank you, Swamiji. It's for
Thank
the
you.
wonderful
Thank you.
discourse.
Okay. Coming. Subara, coming.
Yes, thank you, Swamiji. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. Have you understood, Suma?
Yes,
Ah.
Swamiji.
Yes.
And
Can I ask
Yeah.
a question?
Yeah, who's that?
This is a Bedehi. Swamiji Pranam. My question is, I am Brahman. And can you give a definition for Brahman? What is the definition of Brahman?
Yeah, so your question needs at least 3 months to understand. Because what is atomic and what is the power, how to understand the atomic power, how to convert atomic power into heat energy, and how to make atomic power into atom bomb. So the question is very simple, but first I have to tell who are you, what is God, and what is the 3 states of experience, what is the 5 pancha, kosha, all the things. So it needs to have so much of time. So where are you coming from?
Oh, I'm here in Indiana.
Okay, then you go and join that study group. Slowly, there you can study, you can get it.
Yeah, Swamiji, I am in Chinmaya Mission.
So you start study. For you, only Gurudev brought this books. Tattva-bodha, Atma-bodha, Vivek-Chudamani, all the Upanishads. For this kind of answer, question will be answered through the study of this. Now you have to take up serious study, you go and you will find it. Now plenty of material is available. When Swami Vivekananda arrived, he didn't know how to understand this. When Gurudev came, he got the chance, he went to Himalayas, he came back and he brought. Now we are completely comfortable with so many things. We are living in luxurious world. Everything you get. Wow. Books you can get, PDF you can get, computer you can get, you can copy, you can paste. We are living in the extremely comfortable world. Okay, So everything is available. Just go on Google, you get everything. God also, except God, everything will get. Everything. So try your best and you will get. All the best for your studies.
Thank you,
Okay?
Swamiji. Pranam.